All right, welcome guys. This is Dustin, ThinkPad Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed. Today I am going to give a very quick overview of Empower Network, and I'm going to talk about their commission structure and about that, how that benefits you and how it works for you in your favor. There's a lot of confusion, I think, about Empower Network's commission structure. Even some of the top earners who make thousands of dollars every month don't really understand it sometimes, and I've seen it explained wrong. So I'm going to give you a very basic interpretation about how it works. So I'm also going to give you a little background on the company if you're not familiar with Empower Network. Basically, they are a digital information product company. They sell internet marketing training products to people online. Last year they grossed over $60 million in sales, and they are known for their easy-to-use blogging platform. So you may have seen the Empower Network blog in the beginning. It was very clunky, I would say, but now that version 2.0 came out late last year, it's very sleek, easy to use stuff. And actually, if you're watching this on YouTube, I might go ahead and post in the description a little preview of what the blog looks like itself. But today we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about how the commission structure works, because it's very attractive commission structure, and I want to explain to you how it works. So basically, how does commissions work, or how do commissions work? Most products pay 100% commissions. There are some of the higher end products that only pay about 89 to 97% commissions, but most products pay 100%. If you want to promote their products and make money, you need to be an affiliate, which means that you need to pay the affiliate fee. So the affiliate fee is $19 a month. Now, you can cover that cost with a simple blog sale. So it's not really, it can actually be free if you sell a blog. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But so their main, their entry-level product is a blog. So it's $25 a month for their blog. You must own a blog to sell a blog. So the idea is integrity. You must own a product basically to sell it. There's a lot of people in this industry who just push products and just to make sales. They don't care about the people they sell to. They just care about making money, and that's not how I am, and that's not how we are here in Empower Network. So in Empower Network, we care about people. So this is what you do when you buy a blog, you automatically get the ability to sell it as long as you're an affiliate. And then if you decide you want to get the Viral Blogging Academy, which is a training course that shows you how to blog the right way, then at that point you buy that product, and then it opens up the option for you to sell it as an affiliate. And if you buy the 15K formula, then it will open up in your back office for you to sell that as well. So you have the option of selling all these products, but you only get the option if you own the product. So I think that's a very good way of approaching it from an integrity standpoint, because you can't sell something unless you actually try it out and know if it's any good. So and also what's really cool is, since they pay 100% commissions, you can actually make your money back on your first sale, and you're in the free and clear. So I think that's pretty freaking awesome. The payout structure encourages affiliates to help their customers produce results quickly. So if you have a customer, so me as an affiliate, when I have a customer come through, the way that the commission structure works is they actually have to. Here, let me just go ahead and show you real quick. So the second sale, your second commission sale, your fourth sale, and your sixth sale, and then every fifth are actually passed up to the person who sold you the product. So basically, after 6 sales, you're qualified. You're qualified basically to earn money on almost every sale. So basically, you have to qualify for each product separately. And this may sound confusing, and this is probably why that most people just don't understand the commission structure. But I'm gonna lay it out very, very plainly for you. So stay with me here. I'm gonna lay it out as simple as I possibly can. So yeah, you may be thinking, Dustin, how is that 100% commissions if I'm passing up sales? I don't want to pass up sales. I want to keep all my sales, right? So here we go. This is how it works. So basically, every product is set up this way. So, or use the example of the blog, right? So when someone buys a $25 blog from you, obviously they have access to the blog, they can use it and stuff. But that first sale that you make, let's say you're brand new. Let's make this more specific. You're brand new You come in, you buy the blog yourself, so you have it, it's a good product, and then you start to promote it, right? And your first sale comes through. You make $25 on your first sale. That first sale goes straight to you. That's money in your pocket, $25 to you, 100% commissions. Okay, minus any sort of fees, because basically you go through a merchant to process your payment. So when people put in credit cards, it's just like they go to the store, they put in a credit card. There's merchant fees attached to those credit cards. So you have a certain percentage that's taken off for merchant fees. But that's the cost of doing business. So 100%, $25 goes to you first sale. Now the second sale that comes through your link when you sell that one goes to the person who sold it to you, or you call them your sponsor. That's one way of thinking about it. Now keep in mind, guys, this is only the first 6 sales. Like I said, just stay with me here. The first 6 sales that you make with the Empower Network are going to be set up like this. That's when you qualify. After your first 6 sales, you qualify, and I'm explaining to you what that means. You're making more money when you qualify. Okay, so like I said, stay with me here. So your first sale, $25. That covers the cost that you pay for your blog. It's $25 a month. You're making residual income. Pat yourself on the back. That's maybe that's even your first freaking sale. That's awesome if it is. So yeah, $25 a month covers your blog. Your blog is now free. The second sale that you make ever will go to, like I said, the person who you bought the blog from, your sponsor. The third sale will go back to you. There you go. Now you have $50 worth of commissions per month. Now you're making more money over the top of what you're already paying for your blog, so it's great. Now the fourth sale that you make goes back up to the person who sold it to you. Fifth sale, straight in your pocket, another $25 a month. That's $75 a month you're making now. The sixth sale will go to the person who sponsored you, or your sponsor, or the person who sold you the blog. That's the same person. So let's recap real quick. Make sure you understand this. First sale, you sell a blog. Your sale goes through. You get $25 in your account. Second sale, the sale gets passed up to the person who sold you your blog. Third sale goes to you. Fourth sale goes back up to the person. That's why you see them blank. So basically, all the blanks are ones that you don't get, that your person who sold it to you gets, the sponsor. So that's the way that works. So you see, okay, well, Dustin, I only made money on the first sale. I only made money on the first, third, and fifth. What about these other sales that are getting passed up? That's not 100% commission, Dustin. And see, this is where the confusion comes in. I want to clear this up right now, because people get like, okay, what happens, Dustin? I don't get this. This doesn't make sense. I'm passing up sales. Why is that happening? So here we go. This is only your first 6 sales, and this is the way you qualify. So once you do your first 6, which it's only 6 sales, guys, at $25 a pop for the blog, so it's not too hard. Once you do that, then this is what it looks like. So this is after 6 sales. This is sales 7 through 12. Okay, so the first sale, you make all the money. You get $25. Second sale, you make all the money. Third sale, you make all the money. Fourth sale, you make all the money. Fifth sale gets passed up to the person who sponsored you. Sixth sale, you make all the money. And that's the way the cycle repeats. So let me repeat that again. So after the first 6 sales, which are kind of like every other sale you get, because you get the first, you get the third, and you get the fifth. But after that point, you're qualified. You don't have to pass up every other sale anymore. It's only those first 6. And that's where people get confused at. So after that, you get all the money. And I'll explain to now. You might be saying, Dustin, what about the 5th sale? Yeah, it gets passed up. But this is where it's cool, though, because this is you, right? This is the way that you're getting paid. You're getting all this money except for the 5th sale. So what happens is, the next time that you actually sell, so any of these people that you sell the blog to down here, the same thing happens to them. So you got to remember that. This is what fills in the gaps that you missed. Because you look at these gaps, you're missing the 2nd, you're missing the 4th, you're missing the 6th. But what you have to understand is, when these people come in, this first blog sale right here, it's going to happen to them too. So when they miss their 2nd commission, when they when they don't get that 2nd, you get that 2nd commission. So it's filling in the gaps. It's filling in the gaps, right? So you get this person right here. You made, this is your person. It doesn't get passed up. So what happens is, when they start making sales, they make their 2nd sale and they don't get it, so it get passed up and filled into yours. So I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make it as easy to understand as possible, because I know in the beginning I was a little bit confused. I've seen people explain it wrong a whole bunch of times. So basically, yeah, this is how it looks for you, your first 6 sales. But you got to understand that your customers are going to fill in these gaps with their sales, because they're passing up sales to you immediately. So as you understand, the first 6 sales, this is why this model encourages people to help their customers. So you're going to want to help, these people that you got sales from. You're going to want to help them, create commissions so that you can get the pass-ups and fill in the gaps in your sales. It just encourages everybody to help everybody, and that's awesome. And then once they qualify, that they'll be motivated enough to kind of like do this on their own, because they're getting almost all their sales. And you may say, okay, well, Dust, even after 6 sales, I'm still missing that every 5th sale. You would go through and 13, 14, 15, yada, yada, yada. You would still miss every 5th sale. It's a cycle, it repeats. So, but you got to think about it. All these people that you're selling to, their sales are still going to pass up. Those first 6 they make are going to pass up. And it's going to fill in more than what this would be. See, the commission plan it's kind of genius. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, the way that it works is it simply encourages you to make sales and encourages the people underneath you to make sales, and everybody gets a pass up. And so if you're out there learning how to do traffic and you're producing with Empower Network, I've never seen. It's amazing. I've never seen the kind of growth that this company has had with anybody else, with any other company out there. The kind of people who are making money who've never made money before. It's insane. So I'm not a hypey person, and if you're on my list, I'm not a hypey person. So I don't mean to hype anything up, but the plan is just sexy. It just really is. Like, it's a very attractive commission layout system. I give kudos to David for figuring this out and the way that it works. So after you're seeing this, hopefully you've understood that, because I've tried to explain it well. But you may be thinking, okay, can I really succeed here? And I just want to tell you a big yes. I did struggle for about 2-3 years online, trying to figure out ways to make money. I tried to do a lot of this stuff myself, and I screwed a lot of stuff up because I didn't know how to make sales funnels or capture pages in the beginning. So I just started using Empower Network, and I realized after a while, if I just got enough people to see it, then it just made sense to them too, and they just joined. So I learned a lot here about marketing. I learned a lot here about self-development as well. It's so funny. Like if you follow the products, if you listen to the calls that they actually put on every week, you'll see that you'll become a better person. You'll develop more self-confidence, and you'll really grow as a marketer and learn where you need to be at to succeed. So a great point on here is the cost is so low. I mean, the blogging system is only $25. Affiliate, you have to pay affiliate fee. I'm going to be upfront with that. The affiliate fee is $19 a month, so it's about $45 a month that you actually have to pay. But think about this: the first blog sale covers your $25, so that's pretty much done. It's free at that point. You have a free blog. WordPress doesn't even do free blogs. And at that point, you make your 3rd sale, and that covers the cost of the affiliate fee. So you have that monthly coming in from the customer. It's monthly residual income. So it's very, very cool. Every product works that way separately. So if you sell a different product, you have to qualify for those first 6 sales before you start making, most of the money back in your line. So, if that makes sense. So just real quick, so this is the same for blogs. This is the same for if you're doing, Viral Blogging Academy, which is a product that they sell. You have to do this same way. The first sale goes to you, the second sale goes to the person who sold it to you, and the same way. And then down the line, after you sell 6 of them, you'll see it. You'll start getting most of the commissions without having to get any pass-ups. So I hope that makes sense, guys. One of the really cool things about Empower Network is the extra products that they put in there. The funnel actually upsells customers really well for you. You don't have to call people and upsell. You can. It will increase your upsells if you do call people, but the funnel is very, very good at converting people. So you really just need to, just kind of focus on getting a couple people a day in there, just a couple people into the blogging system. And then at that point, they will get upsold by the videos by David Wood and other leaders in the industry. They've got some really good upsell videos in there that convert really well. So that's how that works. If you do follow the steps in the products, you will be a better marketer and you will be a better person. That's from personal experience. That's my personal testimony. That's what it's done for me. And you got to remember, a lot of these products are residual. You can make $25 a month or $100 a month. They're really good stuff. So in conclusion, the products teach you the high income tactics that people are using to produce traffic and sales. You do make 100% commissions, and I hope you understand how I explain that to you. It's like you're selling your own products, but you didn't even have to make them, which is awesome. See, part of the reason that most people fail in internet marketing is they're selling all these products that are like 25% commissions and 30% commissions, and by the time they pay for advertising and everything else, they're not making enough to even cover it. They're not making enough to cover their advertising bills. So with 100% commissions, you can go out there and promote, and give value to people and just let them understand that this is the real deal. You can actually make enough money off the 100% commissions to cover your costs, and eventually you actually not only cover them, but you make a profit. Once you start making profit, you want to invest more into advertising, invest more into yourself, and just scale up your business to make more money. And also, like I said before, since it's 100%, it only takes one sale for you to break even on every single product. So it's pretty awesome. And they also have started this new weekly bonus pool for people who are, who are doing really well and kind of showing that they're doing well as far as getting new customers every day. So the people who perform well get into the weekly bonus pool. So it's more money even outside of the 100% commissions. It's just a bonus. Also, I wanted to let you know, if you do decide to work with my team, which I encourage you to do, you will also get access to the free training that we have from some $1 million earners in our group. There's some other six-figure income earners that we have outside the group that I also have some training to, but you get access to everything pretty much as long as you join my team. So that's it. I hope this video has helped you to understand the commission structure, because that's the main point of the video. I want you to understand how it works before you get in and get your feet wet. So I don't want you to jump in and be surprised by the way that passives work and all that stuff. So that's all I got. My name is Dustin Thigpen. I call myself Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed, because I am indeed blessed by God, and I am a laid-back kind of person, so I do not get stressed. So I am Mr. Too Blessed to Be Stressed. I thank you for watching the video. I encourage you to click the link below and get started with us today. I'll set up a coaching call if you would like as soon as you get started, so we can get a game plan set for you. That's all I got, guys. Thanks.